You ever get in any situations where you thought Eminem's life and your life was in danger?
Oh, yeah, man. We had several situations like that. In my book, Shady Business, man, I talk about a situation where we were at the Source Awards, and we all know historically in the past, the Source Awards, somebody always got shot. And that was our first encounter with Suge Knight and his henchmen. And M was going to his seat. The way they had the seating was all messed up. And the bodyguards couldn't sit with the artists. And I think that was by design, because they really just wanted the artists, to be able to network with each other, but it also gives people who got beef with other artists to get at them. So I noticed him is in the middle of the aisle. He's beefing with all these guys in these red shirts. So I come from where I was at. I had to come back around. I noticed him face changing, and he's turning like tomato red. And there's a sea of red guys around him. I had to bust through the middle, man, and snatch him up. Like, hey, man, what the hell going on up in here, man? They was like, hey, this is exactly what they said. Death row, motherfuckers, death row. Death row, motherfuckers, death row. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? I'm from Detroit, man. I was like, what? I know about Suge. I know about Death Row Records, but what y'all talking about, man? He said, man, Suge Knight sent us the strong arm M, man. It's going down. So I was like, oh, man, I just inherited the East Coast, West Coast beef. So I had to snatch him up. I had to call Dre and his bodyguards and tell them what was going on because they was backstage. Snatched him up, took him backstage, called the limo driver. I said, look, I need y'all to have that car around when I call y'all. But the way they had it set up, the limos can only stay seated like for maybe 30 seconds at a time in front of the red carpet, for security reasons. So long story short, we ended up going backstage. Eminem did his presentation, and we had to watch out for guys backstage. So I pretty much had to have him stand behind me, and I just had to be on knockout mode, man. So it was me, Dre's bodyguards. We was just like in beast mode, man, the whole time. So anybody that got anywhere close trying to get an autograph or trying to talk, trying to speak, they was going to get laid out, man, because that was the kind of atmosphere that was set up, man.
Right. It's the wrong time to go asking for an autograph.
Oh, yeah, man. Sometime it ain't going to happen.
Suge never just walked right up screaming death row and shit. That's crazy, man. Well, there's people and shit.
Dude, that was just one of many. I think the scariest moment was when we went to Hawaii. Now, it was myself, my wife. Everybody had their wives and girlfriends with them. It was supposed to be a vacation, okay? And we all flew from L.A. to Hawaii. And we get there, man, everybody talking about all the shopping they're going to do, the nice time that they was going to have. It was the Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg breakup to make a reunion. So when the plane lands in Honolulu, the doors open, and we greeted by like 20 Honolulu police officers. And they're like, yo, y'all got to come with us. Death Row is here. They tried to hem Snoop up. We need y'all to gather all your belongings, get your spouses, get your kids, whatever you got. People brought their kids, the whole nine. When we got there, man, Suge had sent well over 50 guys to Hawaii to break up the Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, break up the makeup reunion, man.
That's fucking crazy, man.
50 dudes. I mean, just think of the money to send 50 motherfuckers to Hawaii. That's crazy.
Exactly. Look,
Did they effectively break up that leg of the tour?
Nah, man, dude, let me tell you something, man. Look, I don't want to tell too much of the book because I want you to go to buy the book on relationshipbodyguard.com. That's my website, relationshipbodyguard.com. Go in there, read a sample chapter, or hit an audio book. I don't want to tell too much, but I will say this. When we got there, vacation mode was over, baby. We got to the vans, man, and everybody started putting on bulletproof vests, locking and loading guns. Dude, it was nobody talking. All you heard was 40 cals, SIGs, locking and loading. You heard Velcro, the vest being put on. You're talking about 15 to 20 bodyguards, man, just locking and loading, man. Just locking and loading with their wives or their girlfriends sitting next to them. So now what we had to end up doing, we had Interscope pick up the tab to put Honolulu police with each bodyguard while we are protecting our client. So when we slept at night, we had to have Honolulu police standing outside our door while we sleep. That's how deep Suge was there, man.
Yeah, that dude wasn't fucking around.
Right.
Sounds like he,